All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome on in. Sundays with Schultzy officially beginning. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday. Happy weekend. Happy NBA Finals Sunday, mind you. We got a very busy one this weekend. How's everybody doing? Looks like we have a couple of people in the chat right now. We'll wait for everybody else to show up and seeing a bunch of people, hopefully, coming on in right now that would like to buy into this break. I know a lot of people are already in the break. Bowie Buckets is stoked for Bowman Sapphire. Heck yeah, man. I still got 28 spots left of Bowman Sapphire. Hopefully we can fill that up. Elijah says, hello, let's get some more fire cards to some people. Heck yeah. And I do see a question from V6 Stock. When are you shipping break number 3? I have shipped most of those. I think there's 1 or 2 or 3 orders that I have not shipped yet, and I will do that as soon as possible. One of them, it was because they'd also bought spots into the Bowman retail break, so I just wanted to ship those together. So hope everybody's having a fantastic Sunday. Happy Sunday. What's going on? Evan White. Not the Evan White for the Mariners, of course, right? He should be rehabbing right now. How's everybody doing today? Hope we're all having a fantastic Sunday. We got 3 breaks scheduled. Hopefully we can get to all 3. I have a good feeling about that. I know we do have our Bowman retail combo mixer. Basically 3 blasters and 3 megas, $19 a spot. And then we've got 20 spots left in that one. And then we've also got our Chronicles Football Prism Unicorn retail mixer. So basically it's a bunch of Chronicles, and then I've got 1 Prism Blaster that you could pull something amazing out of also. And the thing about that Chronicles rip is there are 6 boxes of value packs. There's 12 packs in each box, 15 cards each pack. Trying to pull a Justin Herbert Prism, trying to pull a Silver Prism of an amazing quarterback, big rookie name. So hoping we can get somebody an auto, maybe. That would be cool. So we'll hang around here. Hopefully we can sell out all these spots today. That would be awesome. Usually a bunch of people come on, see what's going on, and they want to participate. So I think we'll get it done. We'll hang out here for a bit. I've got a blaster that I would love to just do a personal rip with, see if I could pull a Justin Herbert Prism Black, because I have not pulled a Justin Herbert Prism Black yet. What the hell? So how's everybody doing today? Hope you all are enjoying yourselves so far. Let's see, Game 3 of the NBA Finals tipping off in what, about 40, 45 minutes or so? I think I said this a while ago, I think the Bucks are going to win, man. Giannis, just too good, even with the Suns. I know they're good, too. Obviously, Devin Booker's one of the best young players in the league now. Savvy vet and Chris Paul. And Monty Williams, man, that coach, Monty Williams is such a smart dude. He's actually a former assistant for the Portland Trail Blazers, and before he got his original head coaching job with the New Orleans Pelicans, I mean, the local talk about Monty Williams and how smart of a basketball mind he was and how good of an NBA head coach he was going to be someday, we heard it all for years, and obviously that came to fruition. So pretty sweet, regardless if I don't think the Suns are going to win the NBA Finals or not, to see Monty Williams taking such a stacked, talented team. And as much as I don't like to see Chris Paul complaining all the time to the refs, it's good to see a veteran like that who's been in the league so long get a shot at the finals before his career ends. I'll be honest. It's okay to see. I'm happy about that. Evan asking if I'm ripping the Chronicles tonight. Absolutely, man. We got 18 spots to go, and there's a ton of Chronicles to rip. In fact, here's what we're going to do, you guys. Oh, Evan says the blaster for me. Yeah. No, I'm going to rip this as we're waiting around for people to show up and buy some spots. I'm going to rip this Chronicles blaster. But yeah, check it out. Go to Schultzy'sCardPulls.com, you guys. We still have, it looks like one more spot in the Bowman Sapphire rip was just taken by Curtis. Thank you very much, Curtis. So now we're down to 27. Curtis says, got my cards from last Chronicles and select those cards were fire. Keep doing awesome, man. Thank you so much, Curtis. Very happy that you were able to get some fire from our last breaks, and hopefully it continues, man. Before I rip this, though, I'm going to add Curtis on over here. Let's see. Pull up the list of names here and add Curtis to our Bowman Sapphire break here. Thank you so much for buying another spot, Curtis. Curtis, in our football break as well, I'm going to show y'all what our football break entails here right now. So let's do that here. Sorry, get that list back up there. Tons of stuff to get a hit out of. Here we go. This big box right here. All right, so we've got 2 Chronicles Megas, 6 boxes full of value packs, 6 of them. There we go. The screen's going to be full, man. So many cards, you guys. And then last but certainly not least, the unicorn of the rip, the Prism Football Blaster from 2020. So there you go, you guys. Tons of stuff in this rip. Pretty cool. All right. Checking our orders list here out before I rip this personal box for myself while we hopefully sell some spots here in these rips. So we do have 3 rips going on tonight. Big Hit Breaks. Did you get a payment from Sarah Lopez? I did. Frolin, how are you, man? Let's check the other lists really quick. Yes, Big Hit Breaks. That's you right there, Sarah L. And obviously the, you're just, it's all, the list is in the order of people that paid, so you are on the list right there. And then we've got our Bowman retail combo right there, you guys. Charlie with 4 spots. Juan's got a spot, so that's why I held off on sending his cards. Dusty, Andy, Michael, Bowie, as well as a spot for Bowie in the Bowman Sapphire break. Curtis just picked that up as well. No worries. I'm glad you're checking Big Hit Breaks. I absolutely want to make sure that you got what you paid for. So don't want any mix-ups to happen, man. And if they did, I would go above and beyond to make them right, because that's what I do. All right, you guys. 3 awesome breaks to buy into. Chronicles football. Tons of it. I mean, just tons. Pretty decent price. I did some research on what the market for Chronicles breaks was, and I feel like this is actually pretty underpriced. So I think it's a good chance to get something awesome, you guys. We'll set these off to the side for a second. So many boxes. So yeah, we got the Chronicles football. I believe 18 spots left, $44 a spot, and then we've got our Bowman retail mixer, $19 a spot, 20 spots left in that, and then our Bowman Sapphire break is still fairly open. We only have 27 spots, or 3 spots filled, 27 spots available there. So if we have to push our Bowman Sapphire break off to next Sunday, we can do that. But the Chronicles and the Bowman retail combos are happening today. We're going to sell them out, and we're going to get going with some fun ripping here on Schultzy's card pulls. So a couple minutes here, I will do this personal rip, see what we can pull out of some Chronicles. Looks like Bowie just bought a spot in the football rip, you guys, down to 17 spots to go. Thank you so much, Bowie. Here, let's take you back here. Or no, actually, let's keep you here, and we'll add your name. Seeing spots being taken up as we speak, you guys. Thank you all so much for that. All right. Bowie. Good to go. If I could actually type. There we go. You're in, Bowie. Thank you so much, man. 17 spots. Bill, what's going on? How are you, man? Good to see you. Appreciate you hanging around. Hope people that are just kind of trolling on YouTube, looking around, seeing if they can find something interesting to do for their Sunday afternoon before the NBA Finals game, come on in and watch us rip and buy a spot. Bowie says, let's go. So many packs, bro. Seriously, that's the thing, you guys. And those value pack boxes, you got lots of chances at silver prisms in those, the silver prism blacks specifically. So potential for autos, potential for big hits, you guys. All right. So let's rip this blaster for moi. And then we'll get going. Yeah, 17 spots available in the Chronicles football break. Still 20 in the Bowman. Whichever one fills up first, I guess we'll get going on that. Big Hit Breaks is currently watching the Euro Soccer final. Oh, yeah, that is on today, isn't it? I forgot about that. Excuse me. Not trying to diss any soccer fans out there. All right. Let's see if we can pull something awesome here out of this Chronicles Blaster. This actually is also a prize in my Raz this month. So not only as a Patreon member can you get into breaks with 10% off, get a special code to use on the website, but you also, if you're on the $8 tier, you basically get a free entry into a Raz every single month. It's a wheel spin. Chance at this month a Chronicles Blaster, and first prize is a Prism NBA Blaster. So can't go wrong there, right? Big Hit Breaks is tied 1-1 in extra time. Dang. Oof. So we'll have basically two 15-minute periods of extra time, and then they'll go to penalties, right? If they cannot decide the game, since it's the final. That is how soccer and hockey work, if to the best of my knowledge. All right, so a little preview here of what you guys could be pulling here on Schultzy's card pulls. Let's go. Looking for that Justin Herbert Prism Black. I have yet to pull a Justin Herbert Prism Black for myself. So hopefully that can change. All right, Khalil Mack. Frank Gore. Looks like our clearly Don Russ rated rookie is going to be a Bill. What was that, Zach Moss? Oh, no. No, I was wrong. Absolutely wrong. That was not red. That was orange. It's a Jerry Jeudy. And a Jonathan Taylor behind that. So there you go. Jerry Jeudy, clearly Don Russ. Would be the decent hit of that pack so far. So you guys, 17 spots to go in this Chronicles football rip here on Schultzy's card pulls. Hang around a bit. Been on for, I came on at about 2:15. So been on for about 15 minutes. Just hanging around. Nice. Looks like we got a silver Dynagon there. Would love that to be a Herbie. Drew Lock. Chase Claypool. Edwards, Hilaire, Pink, Parallel. Hey, that's pretty good too, right? A Jordan Love Dynagon. Silver. Blaster's been loaded so far. We got a Jerry Jeudy, clearly Don Russ. Silver Jordan Love Dynagon. We'll take that. Take that indeed. Hope everybody is enjoying their Sunday so far. Sundays with Schultzy in full swing. We have 3 different breaks going on tonight, if we can get through all of them. Chronicles Prism Football Unicorn Retail Mixer. $44 a spot, 17 spots left. Russell Wilson. Then we got a couple of Bowman breaks, too. Bowman Retail and then Bowman Sapphire. DJ Shark. Chase Claypool Pink. And it looks like another Dynagon. This time, CeeDee Lamb, baby. CeeDee Lamb. And the thing that I've noticed, you guys, about these Chronicles breaks with Select, too, because I've been combining them with Select, but basically just have Chronicles right now. There are hits for all the big ones. All the big teams get the hits. So if you're looking at, get on in, try to find a Jordan Love, Jalen Hurts, Justin Herbert, any of these guys, a Joe Burrow, a Tua, this is the place to do it. So, and make sure you smash that like button, you guys. Really appreciate it. It'll send the video out to more people because the YouTube algorithm will see the people smash that like button. So. Kurt Warner. Oh, you guys, we got an orange maybe? No, looks like that's orange and blue. not black, so that's probably a bear. And not, not a Bengal. Jerry Jeudy, Matt Ryan, and another Jerry Jeudy. So a Denver Bronco. So close, but no cigar. And then a nice Tua on the back. Bowie says, I've pulled autos out of Chronicles. Yeah, I pulled a KJ Hamler Clearly Don Russ auto. I believe that was out of a blaster. And that was in a break. So whoever was in that break and had the Broncos, 8 for sure. Absolutely 8 for sure. All right, we got Dan Marino. Nice Joe Burrow. Chronicles base paper Darnell Mooney. And Zach Moss. There we go. Zach Moss, Buffalo Bills. Rated rookie Clearly Don Russ. Shoot, I've probably pulled 5 or 6 of that card. Absolutely crazy. All right. I'm just looking at the time. It's like 2:31. Hanging around here on Schultzy's card pulls. Sundays with Schultzy. Jonathan Taylor. Kadero Hodge. Justin Jefferson. And another one, Darnell Mooney. This is a bear. Matt Acetate is a bear. And then we got an Antonio Gibson. Not really the hugest hits coming out of this Chronicles blaster, but can't win them all, you guys, right? Can't win them all. Chase Young Chronicles. Cooper Kupp. Chase Young, and then our Prism Black. DeAndre Swift. Well, that was our chance. That was our chance to pull a Justin Herbert. Oh, well. Jacob Eason. There we go. Get that Swifty set aside, sleeved up. And last pack of this blaster box, you guys. Ooh, is that a J. Jeff back there? Hope so. Nice Tua. Tyler Boyd. It is. It is a Justin Jefferson acetate clear vision. And a Jake Fromm. All right, you guys. So, there we go. Chronicles Blaster. Just wanted to do a quick personal rip. Hunt for Justin Herbert. Really a Herbert Prism Black, but I can't. Man, I think I've lost count on how many blasters I've ripped, and I've not been able to find a Justin Herbert Prism Black. So, probably should just go out and buy one. I've wasted way more money trying to rip and find one at this point. So stupid of me. All right, you guys. Hope you're all enjoying your Sunday. I know I am. Hanging out with y'all. Still got 20 spots available in the Bowman 2021 retail break, the retail mixer, as well as 17 spots in the Chronicles football Prism Unicorn mixer. Get these cards out of the way. All right, here we go, you guys. Get us back to the main screen here. Hanging on out until we fill these spots here on Schultzy's Card Pulls. Sundays with Schultzy has arrived. Excited to watch the NBA Finals here shortly. My Mariners are playing right now. I think the Angels just tied it up like 20 minutes ago, right as I started the stream. I think David Fletcher hit a home run or an RBI single or something. So that was great. That was fun. Oh, at least they're above 500 this year, my Mariners are. They always give us hope, but it's usually just a sick tease. All right, so anybody interested in these breaks, you guys, $44 a spot for the Chronicles Football Prism Football Unicorn Retail Mixer. And we've also got our 2021 Bowman Retail. So 3 blaster boxes, 3 mega boxes in that one. Only $19 a spot. Pretty good. Pretty good. Excuse me. Definitely fun hanging out on a Sunday. We will just hang out until we fill some of these spots. I'll buy up a couple if I have to. I know my dad said that he would buy one to fill it up. So we're down to 17 right now here on Schultzy's Card Pulls. 17 spots in the Chronicles Football, Prism Football Unicorn Mixer. 20 spots in the Bowman 2021 Retail Mixer. And there are 27 spots available Steven says, should I open Chronicles or return to Target? Steven asking about Chronicles Megas. Well, the thing about Chronicles Megas, man, is they do have the teal parallels, and I believe they contain 4 silver prisms. So I would say open them, man. 6 optic chromes, including 2 silver rookies. So the chance at silver rookies is definitely high in the mega boxes. I would either sit on them or rip them, Steven. That's just my personal opinion, though. That's just what I would do. I mean, think about this, you guys. Chronicles football right now, break even and hodl. Exactly, Steven. Exactly. That's the way to go, man. Think about Chronicles, you guys. A lot of people are seeing not just Chronicles, but resale prices on current releases not really going as high as they were before. Just think about 6 months down the road from now. I mean, products like Absolute Football are going for $45, $50 a blaster box right now. There's 2 or 3 other releases that were pretty even price-wise for the resale market compared to MSRP when they came out, and now it's double or triple, and that's with basketball, baseball, and football. So it's obviously not going to happen with, like, Diamond Kings baseball. You know, nobody really cares about that, but if you have a good rookie class in a product like 2020 Chronicles, man, it's always a hold. It's absolutely always a hold. Steven says Prism draft picks already paid off. Selling players I didn't want, sitting on a new car, and Jammer Chase and Zach Wilson right now. Nice. That's awesome, man. Good for you. Sounds like your luck is paid off. I would love to be that lucky. I would absolutely love to be that lucky. Steven says, who is our holds in current Bowman? So, Maximo Acosta, Blaze Jordan, obviously Austin Martin, Kevin Alcantara for the Yankees, Aaron Sabato for the Twins as well. I mean, there's a couple more guys. I think Rodriguez for the Angels, Arias for the Indians is up on that list also. So there's a few. There's probably 5 to 7 holds out of Bowman 2021 for sure. And those mega boxes always go up. Those, and especially, I mean, the Chrome Sapphire online exclusive parallels. I mean, we've got 2 hobby boxes of this to break, $29 per spot if anybody wants to get on that. There is so much potential for a massive, like, multi-$1,000 card in these. It's just stupid. My 9 Prism Draft hangers came in from Target, says Big Hit Breaks. That's awesome. And, yeah, like JR Sports said, I did see that they canceled all of the Blaster Box orders because they used the Hobby Box picture instead of a Blaster Box picture. I mean, who screwed that one up at Target Marketing? Nice job, you guys. Steven says Julio and Joe Adell. Well, yeah, it's not their first Bowmans in 2021. So, I mean, they're holds, but if you get any parallels of them, absolutely. But like a rookie paper of Joe Adell isn't going to be worth anything. Steven says, I pulled sick cards out of Bowman. Yeah. I love Bowman. Bowman mega boxes are actually my personal favorite rip. So, hands down. I love to rip them above any other product. Maybe Mosaic Football's like a close number 2. So, it's just hard to compare sports when both have such amazing potential for hits. And as soon as I got back into the hobby, my Mariners had a huge rookie in Kyle Lewis, and then my Oregon Ducks sending Justin Herbert into the NFL draft and him obviously becoming Rookie of the Year. So it's like my heartstrings were being pulled to go break and get those guys, for sure. Big Hits says the Series 2 Mega had a blaster picture. I thought that I bought Series 2 Megas, or a Series 2 Blasters, though. And I didn't even buy Series 2 Megas if they were available. So, all right, you guys, make sure you smash that like button. Really appreciate it. Helps me out a ton. And right now, Sundays with Schultzy trying to get going strong. Don't have very many people watching right now. Kind of stinks. Not fun at all. All right, guys, 17 spots to go in the football break to fill it up. And then we also have our baseball Bowman retail mixer. $19 a spot, you guys. That's pretty cheap. Pretty surprised, actually, that no one's really checking in and buying on in. This is usually a little bit quicker to fill up, but that's okay. We'll hang. I don't mind. Sundays with Schultzy here on Schultzy's Card Pulls, you guys on YouTube. We got 3 different breaks to buy into if you're just tuning in. Make sure you smash that like button, by the way. Really appreciate it. Helps a ton. And we've got 2 different baseball breaks, 1 football break, the Chronicles Unicorn Prism Retail Mixer. Or I guess I should say Chronicles Prism Unicorn. And that is $44, 17 spots left. Bowman Retail 2021 Mixer, 3 blasters, 3 megas, $19 a spot. Let's fill them up. Let's go. Let's get some people some hits, you guys. Love it. Talking about in the chat the hit cards out of Bowman 2021. A lot of people lost a lot of interest in Bowman from 2020 to 2021. I found that to be very odd because Bowman 2021 was a flip last year. Or Bowman 2020 was a flip. Obviously still is, but Bowman 2021 will get that way. But immediately when it came out, it was a flip. It was crazy. It was crazy. All right, you guys, let's fill this on up. Get all of these Chronicles boxes in front of the camera again. So many football cards to rip through, you guys. $44 per random team spot. Head to schultzyscardpulls.com to purchase your spots. There we go. 6 value pack boxes, you guys. 6 value pack boxes, 2 mega boxes, and then the unicorn, 1 Prism Blaster. There we go. Prism Football 2020 pulling a massive hit, hopefully. Yeah, finals tipping off soon. It's going to be a good afternoon. Approaching 2:45 West Coast time, 5:45 East Coast time. All right, everybody. So many boxes to rip through. I'm excited. Let's get this going. All right, here. So here's what we're going to do. I'll take a spot, and I'll get my dad to buy a spot. Here's what we'll do here. So I'm going to add couple more names to the list, and we'll go down to 15 spots in the football rip. Really want to get going. Big hit breaks as we're entering shootout for soccer. Oof, it's crazy, man. Usually in extra time, it's really hard to score a goal. So penalty kicks, usually the way that ends, especially in finals like that. All right, here we go, guys. So these are the spots in our Chronicles Prism Football Unicorn Mixer. So I'm going to take a spot. My daddy's going to take a spot. Oops. Added an extra column by accident, and there we go. Boom. All right, so 15 available. Bowie Bucket says you def need to stash away a bunch of Bowman Blasters / Megas because they always shoot up in value as prospects mature. Exactly. And any first Bowman that you pull of anyone, even if it's not like a chase first Bowman, sleeve that up. You don't necessarily have to put it in a top loader, but put it in a penny sleeve and set that aside because you never know. I mean, Jason Dominguez, you guys, could be a flop. It is possible. It could happen. So. All right, 15 spots available in our Chronicles Football Retail Mixer with a Prism Unicorn horn. I'm going to edit the inventory on the website just to make sure that it is updated. All right. 15. 15 spots. Big Hit Breaks says, yeah, I sleeve up all my first Bowmans. You should. I mean, if you want to top load them, that's not the worst idea ever either. Really not. All right, you guys, hopefully we can fill these up. Steven says, what about binders? Those aren't a bad idea either, man. I personally don't use binders, but I know a lot of people that do. It's just personal preference. Bowie says, look at 2016 and 19 Bowman. Insane prices. You're right. You are absolutely right. Oh, man. Oh, man, it just came to my mind. What terrible news, you guys, about Ronald Acuna Jr. Like, what horrible news about Ronald Acuna Jr. Torn ACL, out for the season, a non-contact injury, basically. It was because he hopped up, leaping to try and make a catch in right field, and came down on the warning track, all of his weight on his right leg, and basically popped his ACL. It was horrible. Horrible to watch, horrible to get him carted off the field, and he's out for the rest of the year. Everybody knew what it was. He was in tears. He knew what it was because he could feel it. That was just awful, man. So Acuna Jr. out the rest of the year. I guess his cards are probably going to be a buy for a while, right? Get him while you can, because even with a torn ACL, that doesn't mean that he's not going to be a home run hitter after he comes back. Bowie says, I already see people trying to dump his cards. That stinks, man. That's a premature reaction by people. Don't do that. If anything, buy more, man. You buy the dips. Buy the dips, just like in the stock market. You buy the dips. I have a sealed 2019 Bowman Jumbo box, and it's challenging every day not to open it. It says JM1231, hoping there is a massive J-Rod in there. Yeah, that would be awesome, man. Nice Julio Rodriguez auto or a Julio Rodriguez parallel. Wouldn't that be sick if you pull the Julio Rodriguez first Bowman Chrome out of 99? Oh, that would be the coolest feeling ever, man. Obviously, I like all those green parallels because I'm a huge Mariners fan, and I bleed the teal, as you can see. All right, you guys. Hoping to get through 3 breaks tonight, but we're having trouble filling them up. We have 15 spots left in our football break, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to, let's see, probably just focus here on our football break. Try to get that filled up because that is the one that's closest to go. Heather Kincaid, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Ollie, how are you doing, man? I love people tuning on in. Make sure you smash that like button, you guys, if you're just tuning in. Really appreciate it. It helps me out a ton. It helps. It's a free way to support me. I mean, if you don't want to buy in, at least help me out and hit the like button. It's free. Takes a second. And honestly, it's like the hugest way of support that I could have on YouTube. JM says, you following the draft today, hoping for Harry Ford for our M's. I have not been following the draft. I've been a little focused on getting these rips set up, or these breaks, excuse me. 2 at RJ, our Mosaic 10. That's crazy, Steven. Steven says, I got a mix of RJ, Barrett, Zion, Jaw PSA 9s for about 100 and Prism Mosaic variants. That's not too bad, man. Those are all good investment cards for sure. Seems like any Trout card that you can buy, even though he's on the DL, or excuse me, the injured list, the IL right now, seems like that's a good investment. All right, you guys. Here's what we're going to do. Trying to get this up here for a second. Excuse me. So here's what we're going to do, you guys. We are going to try and focus on this one right here. We got 15 spots to go. Let's fill it up, and let's break it. And if I have to move the baseball breaks to tomorrow night, I can do that. Not a problem at all. But break number 6, Chronicles. Prism Football Unicorn Retail Mixer. $44 a spot, you guys. Great deal for all these cards. I mean, the potential, you're looking at 15 card value pack, 15 times 12, which is something absolutely stupid, like 144, 164? No, 174 cards. Yeah, 174. So you're looking at about 100, almost 200 cards a box, times 6, plus 2 mega boxes, and then a Prism Blaster. Chance for a huge hit is really, really good, you guys. Kurt C. asking me, what are my thoughts on grading with SGC in comparisons to HGA and CSG? Well, I personally wouldn't. The grading thing is so tough right now. The reputation for all of those guys, SCG and CSG have been around longer than HGA. HGA is the newer one that has like those colors and logos and flashier slabs, and say that they basically grade their cards and inspect them like under like red light and UV light and stuff like that, and they can find flaws that no other grading system can find, which I don't know if that's true. That'll, be seen in the future if that's actually a thing or not with them. But it's tough, man, because those lower tiered ones, people don't really buy those as often. So me personally, if I wanted to grade a card, I just wait and hold off until BGS and PSA are accepting again. I wouldn't even really risk it with SCG and CGS and HGA right now. That's just me. All right, you guys, we got 15 spots to go to fill this Chronicles Football Prism Unicorn Retail Rip. $44 a spot. If you are a Patreon member, you get 10% off, and a lot of my Patreon members have already taken advantage of that, gotten a lot of value out of their membership. Along with that, a free spot in a Raz every month. First prize coming up later this week is going to be a Prism Basketball Blaster. Just giving it away. So JM1231 says, any nice pickups recently? Honestly, no, because every extra dollar that I have has been going towards my wedding at the end of the month. So trying to get that all paid for, trying to make sure that that's all good. So haven't been picking up too many extra cards lately. In fact, if anything, JM, even though it is a buyer's market, I've been trying to get a little extra cash, so I've been selling these. I've been selling some of the hits that I thought that I was going to hold on to for a bit longer, but it was just like, nah, I don't need it. I don't need it right now. So definitely in a seller's mentality right now, even though it's a buyer's market, unfortunately. Not a good time for me to do it, but it's got to be done, I guess, right? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a lot. Actually, my wife is not even here right now. She is back home in Massachusetts, celebrating she had her bachelorette party this weekend and their wedding shower for East Coast people. We're having one here on the West Coast here. I believe it's next week, but that's going on right now. So pretty cool. Pretty cool, man. All right, you guys, still spots to fill. If anybody wants to get on in here, 15 spots to go in this random team Chronicles Prism Football Unicorn Mixer break here on Schultzy's Card Pulls. $44, a random team spot. Basically, I'll throw your name up in here. If anybody is just tuning in and maybe doesn't know how breaks work, I'll explain it to you really quick. Basically, super easy to buy in. You get a spot, and in the order of spots that were purchased, I put your name up on the list, and then I'll take a master list of the NFL teams in alphabetical order, and we'll randomize that the same number of times that we randomize the list of names. And at the end, the name that you are next to, team-wise, is your team. So pretty simple. We roll a virtual die, or a pair of dice, and if figure out how many times we randomize both lists, and then we get to it. That's about it. So, very fun. The chance for a potential hit out of these boxes is huge, you guys. Absolutely huge. All right. Been on for just over half an hour, maybe 35 minutes here on Schultzy's Card Pulls. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you that are watching right now, hanging out with me. We have this Chronicles football break that we're trying to fill. I mean, there are a lot of sports going on. We got the Euro final. Oops, sorry, guys. We got the Euro final right now, as well as the NBA finals that are starting here shortly. But I don't know, man. I see a lot of other people breaking on YouTube right now and getting a lot of views. And I also see and hear from a lot of my viewers as well that talk about enjoying watching these big sporting events while they're breaking. So would love to take part in that. And come on in. Maybe pull a Justin Herbert while you're watching the NBA finals today. Big Hit Breaks says Italy won. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right. So, once again, here's the lineup on the screen. 6 packs of value boxes. You got, or I just said that backwards. 6 boxes of value packs. 2 mega boxes, 1 prism blaster. Steven says, what are the mathematics of a pull, Schultz? I have no idea, Steven. For Chronicles, I mean, the thing about Panini is they don't print their odds. They just tell you, here, look for these cards that are numbered out of whatever. Unlike Topps, which says the chances of this exact hit out of this pack are 1 in every 2,000 or 1 in every 8. Or 1 in every 200. So you actually can discern how many cards are printed from a certain release because you can do the math backwards from Topps doing that. You can take how many cards are in a set and how many parallels there are, and you can add it all up. And then you can figure out how many packs there were and then put into number of boxes, and you've got the number. So maybe that's why Topps is a little less valuable than Panini right now. Who knows? All right, you guys hanging around, waiting for people to purchase spots here on Schultzy's Card Pulls. 15 spots to fill in this Chronicles Prism Unicorn Rip. Tons of good cards to get through. Yeah, I know it's a busy Sunday, but honestly, I'm kind of surprised people aren't chiming on in. Just checking my inventory really quick, you guys. Yeah, no new orders right now, which is, don't have many people watching, so I guess I understand. Yeah, last spot was by Bowie. Bowie asking me, best pull ever. I would probably have to say my Anthony Volpe auto out of 25 from a Bowman Mega Box. It was a Mojo Refractor auto out of 25 last summer. And, yeah, I found the box at Target. It was the only box there that week. And wouldn't you know it, holy smokes, what a huge hit. What a huge hit it was. Sold it for just over $500. And I actually posted the video as a short, and it's funny. So many people that know nothing about cards are like, oh, that's not worth anything. It's like, I literally had a cash transaction when it was at a card show. So there you go. And from now on, if I do a sale like that in person, I've said that I'm going to document it by video because everyone's like, oh, dude, prove it. You don't have a proof, then I don't believe you. And it's like, well, I don't have the card anymore. All my cards, everything's back here behind me. So I don't have it. And Steven asking me there's a unicorn in which break? The Chronicles Prism Unicorn. So basically we got one Prism Blaster box. That is the unicorn, because the chances of a hit out of that are even bigger because it's Prism. Find a colored parallel or an auto in those blaster boxes. Oh my goodness! Like you hit pay dirt, like a big one, of course. But and by pay dirt, I mean like thousands of dollars. Steven says the last unicorn I was promised was Kristaps Porzingis. That is hilarious. I'm assuming you were a big Knicks fan, Steven. That's funny. Big Knicks fan in the house. That's great. All right, guys, people that are just tuning in, make sure you smash that like button. It really helps me. It's free. Just takes a second and helps me more than you know. I really appreciate it. But we have 15 spots to fill in this Chronicles football random team rip with a Prism unicorn. Prism Blaster unicorn. 6 boxes of value packs. 12 packs in a box. And then you got 2 mega boxes and 1 Prism Blaster box. I thought it was a pretty cool idea. I was like, hey, this is kind of wacky. I kind of want to try something like this. Add a little value. Makes it more fun for people to be chasing that extra thing. And it keeps the price down because Prism resale's just stupid, as well as Mosaic and Optic, because those are the 3 basically best releases from Panini for basketball and football each year. But what can he do? Cool thing about Chronicles is that it contains basically a ton of different releases all into one, and the 2 most sought after ones, clearly Don Russ, as well as Prism Black. And the value on those is pretty much what a Don Russ Optic's a little bit more valuable than clearly Don Russ, but Prism Blacks are basically 75% of the value of Prism. So Cooper says, I'm new at collecting cards. Any tips for a beginner? Well, first, figure out who you want to chase, and then, because there's just so many options and so many rookies year to year, it just gets really hard to keep up with all of that. So figure out who you want to chase, and then start to build a collection around that. And that could mean finding cheap cards on eBay. That could mean trading with other people, going to local card shows near you, which they do exist. But if you're just new to collecting, I would try your best to just start to get into it without that much of an investment, because it's more fun. It's a lot more fun that you're supposed to be having. Steven says, yeah, I don't want to see you tear an ACL and get traded to Dallas, Schultzy. No. That's funny. That would suck. Frolin says, any luck finding Bowman Megas? I have seen at Barnes & Noble people that have texted me pictures showing Bowman Megas on the shelves at one of the Barnes & Nobles near me. So I have seen them, but I haven't bought them. Big Hit Break says 144 Omega rookies. That is right. And their Omegas could be parallels in there, too, because the Omegas are specifically exclusive to the Chronicles football value packs. Bowie says, stock up now while prices are low. No, seriously, you guys, hold on to those Bowman Megas or buy into breaks like this. I'm not even trying to advertise for myself. Buy into these breaks because the potential for hits out of these is crazy. So, and this is probably one of the cheapest Bowman breaks I'm ever going to do, you guys. $19 a spot. It's insane. It's less than the cost of one of these mega boxes. And you get access to 3 and 3 blaster boxes. Big Hits saying he did not know that the Omegas were exclusive to the value packs. Yeah, they've got a couple of different releases exclusive to a couple of different boxes. So they do different colors for some, and then in a couple others, they do different releases like Omega, and then I think Vertex is the one out of the hangers. Yeah, you can only pull Vertex out of hangers. Sorry, guys. Allergies are not fun. Oregon's allergies with all the pollen. Ugh, killing me. Steven Seigel says, buy Pedro Martinez rookies for $1. They're all over stock up. That's crazy, man. Yeah, Pedro. If you can get a graded PSA 10 of his, there's something. But a lot of those veterans that are lower value, it'll be interesting to see if they shoot up, when some kind of, they either go into the Hall of Fame or some life event happens. Obviously, Pedro's already in the Hall of Fame, right? I think he is. Yeah, he is. He's been retired way too long to not be in the Hall of Fame. I was thinking of like Josh Beckett or something for some reason, and he will never go in the Hall of Fame. But any rookie like that, like Barry Bonds rookies, have all of a sudden started to go up because of the potential for him going into the Hall of Fame. Like when there's news around a player, usually, as you know, his or her cards go up. So if there's potential for news around a player, their cards are going to go up. It's a good investment for sure. At least that's what I would recommend. All right, you guys, still 15 spots to fill in this random team break. Bunch of Chronicles and a Prism Unicorn Blaster. 15 spots to fill. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Mike Mitchell says, what's up, guys? Anyone know how to find out how many spots left on the Bowman breaks? Both of them. Mike, so we've got 20 spots left on the Bowman retail rip and 27 spots left on the Sapphire. So 20, both are wide open. Obviously, the Bowman retail is a little bit closer to filling up. But yeah, 10 spots have been taken in that. 3 spots have been taken out of Bowman Sapphire. And that's a double hobby box rip. And you guys, I've seen so many people ripping the cases of Bowman Sapphire and doing, like random team spots for like $200 a spot. I am not going to do that. That is so expensive. That is just way too much for somebody to spend for one spot. So I figured it'd be nicer to do just a mini version of that and not nearly as much. And if you pull an Austin Martin or you pull a Blaze or you pull a crazy parallel or an auto, good to go, man. So it's just too much. $210 of a gamble is too much. Absolutely too much. Steven Cycle says, Craig Biggio last year refractors. Craig Biggio? Was that like a Bowman classic insert or something? Or are you thinking of Kevin Biggio? Or I'm a little confused at what you're getting at. All right, you guys, we have been on for almost an hour. Filled a couple of spots since we came on here on Schultzy's Card Pulls for our Chronicles Football Prism Unicorn Retail Mixer. We also have our Bowman Mixer as well. 3 blasters, 3 megas, but hopefully we can get either one of those ripped because I know that there are a lot of people as the NBA Finals get, I think they're tipping off right now, that they would love to participate in something else, have a little action going on. Maybe pull a Justin Herbert Prism Black, maybe pull a Chase Claypool parallel out of like 50 or something. Man, how wacky would that be? The Pittsburgh Steelers coming through. That would just be crazy. So yeah, guys, $44 per spot, 15 spots to go for this football rip or break, excuse me. And then we have our Bowman retail mixer as well. Only $19 a spot. 20 spots left for the Bowman, 15 left for the football mixer. Frolin says a lot of people on vacation. Yeah, that makes sense, but I don't know, man. Frolin, RGL had basically the same amount of people in his breaks ripping, so maybe my supporters are on vacation. Maybe that's it, but I don't know what it is. I kind of thought that it would be a little easier for me to get on and get a lot of viewers because the video that I just had, the Target video, oh my goodness, seeing cards at my Target again. I was just excited to see something there, so I wanted to post the video saying, hey, I saw something, and the response has been great. Gotten a ton of subscribers from it, and I appreciate all of you. All right, guys, still 15 spots in that break. 20 spots in the Bowman retail break. Big Hit Breaks says Vertex is in the Target Mega and Classics is in Hangers. Thank you. That's what it was. Big Hit Breaks getting all of the information for the specific parallels to which Chronicles, Blaster, Mega, or Hanger box that they come in. That's crazy. It's a little, man, that's a little tough. That's a little tough to keep up with. All right, you guys, 15 spots to fill. 15 spots to fill in this Chronicles Prism Unicorn Mixer. 2020 football, $44 a spot. Come on in. We'll get going here pretty soon. We'll randomize some teams, and we'll get going once we get them filled. Steven says, disappointed with Select MLB. I was too, man. They only included 3 packs in a blaster box, which is just weird. It's more of a hanger box. And why they would do that for a product like Select MLB? That doesn't make sense. Panini trying to cut costs somewhere, and that's one of the places they did, obviously. They took a loss on something else, so they're trying to lessen the blow or the cost of another release. I mean, it's all about ebbs and flows, you guys. It's all about trying to make everything even out. So if you're taking a loss on something else, you got to make up for it in another release and another retail product, or hopefully that people purchase. Matthew, how do I get in on this and how much, man? Appreciate you, Matthew. You can buy spots at my website, either in the description or in the pinned comment, schultzyscardpulls.com, and it's $44 for a random team spot. For the Chronicles football with the Prism Unicorn mixer, and then also $19 a spot for Bowman retail. That's 3 Bowman Blasters, 3 Bowman Megas. And then also we do have the Bowman Sapphire double hobby box break for $29, a random team spot as well. So thanks, Matthew. I hope you buy a spot or two, man. Would love to get you in on this football rip, buddy. Break some Chronicles, pull some huge Prism Blacks, pull some parallels. There's a colored parallel somewhere. No, there's multiple colored parallels somewhere in these boxes, you guys. There just is. I know it. Last break, pulled a 199 Tua. That was a pretty sweet one. I believe that was the Prestige at a 199, so it was a red Prestige. Steven says every card is a scope card, too. Oh, and Select Baseball. Yeah, that each pack contains the scope parallel. It's true. That is very correct. Dylan says, hey, Schultzy, first time here. I see you a lot in Tri-City Polls. What's going on, Dylan? How are you, man? I appreciate you checking it out, man. Thank you for stopping by. Welcome, welcome. Tri-City Polls is such a good dude. Oh, my goodness. Love him. So happy that he's close to like 10,000 subscribers now. Dylan, am I in all 3 breaks? I forgot. Let me check really quick, Dylan. You're good. I think you are. Let's check the list. Yeah, Dylan M., this is our football break. Then you also bought a spot in our Sapphire, and you... Looks like you have a spot in our Sapphire and our Chronicles Football Prism Unicorn. So not in the Bowman retail mixer. Just check and make sure, but yeah, I think that is what you purchased. Yeah, good to go. Yeah, you bought 2 spots, Dylan, and I really do appreciate it, man. All right, $44 per random team spot for this football break. 19 for the Bowman retail mixer. Dylan says, okay, do you know when it will start? As soon as they fill, Dylan. Because, yeah, we still got about 15 spots to fill in the football break. And the Bowman Sapphire, and I can just refund it if you want it on that one if we don't fill it, man. 27 spots to fill in that one. That has not quite gotten as much traction yet. I may have to push that to next week, but if you want a refund, or if you just wanted to take that and put it into the football one, I could do that as well. I mean, either way, man. Does not matter in the slightest. Some people have done that. They've bought into the other breaks, and then the other breaks didn't fill up, so I just transferred them on over into the football rip, and they were fine with it. That's what they asked to do. So either way, it's all up to you, man. Not a problem. Not a problem whatsoever. Appreciate everybody. Make sure you smash that like button for me. Helps a lot. A lot. Dang. One person has hit the like button in the last, 40 minutes. This ain't good. Am I doing something wrong? Like, holy crap. Man, all these other people with, like, faithful, like, am I ugly? Do I sound weird? Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it's weird, man. Like, Chi City and JR Sports and Sky B and all these people that every single video they put out, like, it just gets, like, thousands of views or 1,000 minimum, and then I come on and I try to do these breaks, and what the hell's going on, man? That's weird. Just not sure what's happening. All right, you guys. Yeah, definitely been on for an hour now. Crossing the hour mark here on Schultzy's card pulls. Hopefully we can fill these spots up. $15 spots to go in our random team football rip. Chronicles football with a Prism football unicorn. Hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday. It's actually not nearly as hot as it's been near me lately, so that's nice. Comfortable 80-85 today. Frolin says your prices are great, reasonable. I don't know, Schultz. I appreciate it, Frolin. I'm trying, man. Made it easy for everybody to buy in on the website. You don't have to have PayPal now. You can just use your credit card or Venmo or whatever the hell you want to do. So we'll get there. I mean, maybe I just picked a bad day. The NBA Finals, I think, have tipped off. So, if I'm not mistaken. But like I said, man, people were buying into breaks during Super Bowl Sunday, too. So, I don't even think that's it. I really don't. Saw Chi City streaming during Super Bowl Sunday, and people were all about it. All about buying in. Oh, no, it's at 5. I'm crazy. I thought it was at 3. It's at 5 p.m. Pacific. I got my hours screwed up. So, no, that's not even it either. I'm making that up. Making it up indeed. Maybe that's why people are leaving, because I don't know when the hell the friggin' NBA game starts. That's funny. Oh, man. Well, I appreciate all you that are in here right now. Hopefully we can get these sold out. I mean, shoot, dang, I'll come on like every day until they do get sold out at this point. Not a problem. But would like to get this Chronicles football Prism unicorn retail mixer going, because I've been really excited to do this, actually. It's been on my mind for last couple of weeks, even before the Select Chronicles mixers. I was like, I really want to try this. I think this would be a really, really good mixer to do. So, Big Hit Breaks is people I do not think are off work. That's true. That's very true, man. Makes a lot of sense. I can hang. It's fine. I don't mind chilling with you guys. I mean, helps the algorithm. I'm on live streaming, so it's cool. I'm not drinking alcohol, by the way. It's just Pepsi. Sober. Ready to rip. And the only time I've come on and haven't filled it was like early on a Saturday. So I think, if this doesn't happen right now, I can always come back on later tonight and try to. But see what happens. I enjoy hanging with you guys nonetheless. So, damn, sorry I didn't know when the NBA Finals game started. I just feel dumb. It's hard to keep up with all the time differences when you see it. Because ESPN now, so when I was in high school, you always had to correct the game time for whichever one you were looking up to East Coast time. And if you didn't live in East Coast time, you had to go, okay, well, I live Pacific, so it's 3 hours behind. And they posted, 10:10 East Coast time. Now, shoot, I think sometime in my 20s, ESPN actually updated it to the point where it's to where you are located. They figured out how to read people's IP addresses and put that time in. So now when you go on ESPN, it's the time that is local to you. However, I think my brain just screws that up sometimes. It's just like, no, does it like I was in high school still, and just sees 5 p.m. Eastern automatically, which is weird. All right, you guys, 15 spots to fill in this random team football rip here on Schultzy's card pulls. $44 a spot. Also, $19 per random team spot for the Bowman retail mixer. So this football one, pretty cool. We got 6 Chronicles football value packs, 2 Chronicles football megas, and then 1 Prism football blaster. And the Bowman, pretty cool as well. 3 blasters, 3 megas, all 2021. And that's only $19. Pretty sweet. So $19 for that one, $44 for that one. Schultz, did you see the Futures game? Draft is on. I did see that the Futures game was happening, but I haven't really been following that or the draft. Somebody asked me earlier. I was just trying to get all this set up today. So basically, as soon as I woke up this morning, it was efforting, trying to get everything set up for this. So no, like I said, though, fun hanging with you guys. Fun to find sports cards. I will say my last hunting video where I did see cards at Target again. I know some people ask me, dude, why did you buy a Leaf Blaster? It's like, because I wanted to pull a Trevor Lawrence auto. Are you kidding me? If there's a shot for $20 at pulling a Trevor Lawrence auto, it's not a big shot, but it's a shot. I'll take it. I'll gamble one time, open it on the channel, and if I happen to hit a Trevor Lawrence on video, that would just be cool. So, yeah, I'll try. You got me, Leaf. You got me. All right, guys, 20 spots to fill still on the Bowman break, 27 for the Bowman Sapphire, and 44 for the Football Prism random team rip. Yeah, Frolin talking about Target stocking again. It's crazy that they got stuff in store, man. Absolutely insane. Yeah, if this doesn't work, you guys, I might have to change this to Saturday nights with Schultzy or something. I don't know. Maybe Sunday daytime was a bad time. I think my audience is usually on in the evening. So, I mean, you know how YouTube is, guys. It's a trial and error process, and sometimes you try something and it doesn't work, and I will admit, if I try something and it doesn't work, be like, well, shoot, I got to try something else. Usually when you're not having viewers coming in like this, it's a little harder to sell spots, so that's the only thing that's making me nervous right now, you guys. It is what it is. It's okay. We'll hang for a bit longer. Let's see. It's 3:23 now. Okay, so I'm going to hang for another half an hour. Hang until about 4 o'clock, 7 o'clock Eastern. And if we are not filled by then, I'm going to come back on later tonight and see if we can fill up. And then if we don't fill up then I'll come back on Monday night as well. So we'll fill you guys. We'll get these broken. I'm not worried about it at all. It's honestly, it's probably my fault. I just picked a bad time and people are out doing stuff. So it is what it is. It's okay. Now, like I said, appreciate y'all, though, hanging around with me. And if you didn't hear me earlier, I say that the Bucks are going to win the NBA Finals. Milwaukee Bucks, for sure. Giannis, man, just too talented. Too good. Big Hit Breaks says, I'm going to go on live streams and say you're live. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, because I can't do that because it is like crappy self-promotion, man. And other channels will hate me for it. So I appreciate it, Big Hit Breaks. Frolin says, it'll work out, brother. No, thank you, man. Frolin, you were here, actually. I think you remember what I'm talking about. A few Saturdays ago, I tried to do a break during the day. Just did not work. Came on later that night, was able to sell it out. So it happens. You know what? I'm okay. We'll figure it out. Thanks, Big Hit Breaks. See you in a bit, man. I'll be hanging out with you guys. I would love to rip some more stuff, but honestly, I don't want to like rip through everything that I've got just kind of sitting there because I don't have much, unfortunately. Got a few prizes for this month's Raz and next month's Raz. I also have a couple of value packs, and those are just like Don Russ value packs, and then I have a few Prism basketball cellos I've gotten from Rite Aid, but want to sit on those. Yeah, Frolin says, yes, yeah, you were. Yeah, man. I mean, you remember. Yeah, I was like, yep, it happens, and we came on later in the evening and had a very, very successful run. So I think for some reason, you know what, just my channel daytime on the weekends doesn't really work, but evenings for my channel on the weekends works. So I got to stick to like Saturday nights. So maybe I'll try to like follow up Run Good Life on Saturday nights or something. Because I was trying to, the whole thing with this, it's like, hey, I'm breaking too, you guys. Every channel that's breaking, I don't want to annoy people and be like, okay, he's doing the same crap that the others are, and he's doing it on the same day. What a copycat. No, I'm trying to do something different when I break, one. And two, I'm trying to do it on a different day where other people, you know, that have already claimed it, aren't feeling like their toes are being stepped on, because I want to be a good member of the creator ilk, and I want to be a good member of the hobby. So just trying to test things out, and if they don't work, they don't work. And Frolin says evening is better. I think that's probably going to be what happens tonight, and that's fine, man. You know what? Like I said, I'll come back on, or I'll stay on until 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern, and then I'll give it like 3 or 4 hours. So it'll be a late one tonight for you East Coasters, so I apologize. It'll be about 10 or 11 East Coast time, so I'll come on at like 7 or 8 West Coast, and we'll try it again. Be fine. Excited to see that the Blazers aren't going to trade Damian Lillard. I kind of thought that was a bad rumor in the first place to ever get started, so I've been seeing those reports about him, like, talking those rumors down. Thank goodness. Good to see. Good to know. All right, you guys. Yeah, we'll hang for another half an hour or so. I really appreciate everybody in here still. Hopefully I'll have another hunting video this week. I should have a lot coming out. I mean, wedding plans at the end of the month have kind of made it difficult to get as much content out as I've wanted, but I've got a Bowman Sapphire rip, Bowman Mega Boxes that I still haven't put out on my channel. The new Big Bat box, that should be probably being released tomorrow. And then the Bowman Sapphire video on Tuesday. A new hobby shop opened up near me, a new local card shop that it's like 4 months old. So got a video about that coming up later this week as well. A video on how I scored 40-plus boxes of sports cards from Target. The best way to score boxes from Target, which give you a little preview here for the 8 of you that are watching right now. It's monitors. So just when you hear me saying stuff in that video, you'll know, oh, I heard it there first. He's going to talk about monitors. So excited about all the great content coming out. And actually was shocked to see people were asking me about Bowman Mega Boxes earlier. I don't know if anybody, there was a lot of talk on Twitter about it, but did anybody see that earlier this week on crackerbarrel.com, there were Bowman Mega Boxes for sale? That's crazy. And then I believe the same day, Dick's Sporting Goods online had Topps Series 2 for sale. So some alternative spots to find cards are coming out. Oh, yeah, and that's another video I got coming soon. Just a nice short list of every single retail spot that you could possibly find sports cards at. It's just a nice reference guide for you, so you can come back to it over and over again. It'll be about 3-4 minutes long, and it's just only the stores that you can find sports cards at, retail, grocery, or otherwise. Pharmacies are on that list. Rollin, yeah, Fire and Bowman Sapphire, man. Bowman Sapphire is such a fun product. Hit potential's huge. Everybody, of course, looking for a Jason Dominguez Sapphire last year. Big Hit Break says, I am back. Good stuff, man. Well, we'll hang around for another half an hour, and if we don't have many more people buying spots, then we'll come back on in a few hours. Try it again. It's what I did when it didn't work on a Saturday. Thank you, Big Hit Breaks. I appreciate it, man. Hopefully a couple people will tune in, and if they don't, they don't. That's fine. Frolin says, Schultz, Big 5 has sports cards. That is something I've also seen and heard, or not seen personally, but some people have texted me pictures of tops sitting on the shelf at Big 5, which is crazy. Just packs, though. Just packs. All right. Yeah, guys, we still have 15 spots to fill in our football retail mixer. Prism unicorn horn there. And then we got our Bowman retail mixer. 2021. $19 a spot for the baseball. $44 a random team spot for the football. And yeah, 15 spots left in football. 20 spots left in baseball. And then we do have our Bowman Sapphire break as well. 27 spots to go to fill that one. All right. Frolin says, be back, Schultz. No worries, you guys. Yeah, you know what? There are 4 people watching right now. So, you guys, I'm going to cut it off early, man. I don't think hanging on for another half hour is really going to do me any good. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to message everybody that has been in the breaks, and I will let them know that we're going to be pushing them to later tonight. And we'll come back on later and see if we can sell some spots just like we did on a Sunday. So, I will chime on out right now, but I'll be back on later. And hopefully anybody that wants to buy more spots will. $44 a random team spot for the Football Chronicles Prism Unicorn Mixer, and $19, 20 spots left in the 2021 Bowman Retail. 3 blasters, 3 megas in that. So yeah, guys, just not enough people in to fill this right now. I appreciate you, Big Hit Breaks. All right, guys, yeah, I'm going to come back on later. Send a couple emails out. We'll get these filled. And hopefully we'll have a ton more people on later in the evening. Maybe after everybody's finished up watching the NBA Finals game. That might be a good idea. So, guys, I'm going to dip out right now, but I'll be back on later tonight, and hopefully we'll get these breaks done. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I apologize, but I promise you these breaks will be happening in the next, few hours. And if I have to push the Bowman Sapphire one off to next week, I will. But these other ones will get filled. I just picked a bad time of day to come on to do so. All right, everybody, so happy Sunday. I will talk to you a little bit later tonight. Yeah, 3:34 right now. Yeah, not a bad idea. Big Hit Break says do it at halftime. Not a bad idea at all. Yeah, 3:34 West Coast, 6:34 East Coast. I'll be back on probably around 7 to 8 Pacific time. Thanks, everybody.